saying? Here we go. And we are over there. Hit this button over here. There we go. We good over there. We are live. And we are all the way live. This is Shawn and Kels. I'm Shawn.
Oh, man, I'm Kels.
And,
man, it's great. It's great. It's great. It's great.
It's beautiful right now.
This is the
15th episode.
This is the 15th episode. And it is actually our season finale.
It's what we
call
it.
Season finale,
baby.
All right, we can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? 15 episodes in, a whole entire season.
Yeah.
It's been crazy. We've been giving them
We've been giving y'all a lot of free jewelry. I call it jewelry. When you break somebody off with some real knowledge, we've been giving y'all a lot of free jewelry.
Getting a lot of man. And, big thanks to everybody joining in. Yo, that is Leroy Edwards. That's
okay.
I used to call him 2.0.
Okay.
When I was in improv,
okay.
I was a black dude. I left, and then they got this black dude.
Okay. He was the replacement.
Nah, he's awesome guy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think we had the same birthday too, as a matter of fact.
That's what he said. My twin.
Yes, we have the same birthday, as a matter of fact. So a big shout out to my man 2.0, rocking with me right now. For everybody that's watching, as usual, we are broadcasting live from AT3 Atelier 3 in Hollywood on Harrison and 19.
Yep.
And it's gonna be cool. I think how we're gonna work it is since this is the season finale.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? This is we gonna take a little break, a little hiatus to come back even harder. What y'all don't know is we actually took the stage like we said we would.
Yeah, we really did.
You see the AT3 sign.
Whole different spot in the coffee shop.
So we took the stage at AT3 like we said we would.
We can. Let's try to.
Can we get the
three?
Look at it. You see the
that's kind of what we're doing right now.
The special effects in the thing. You know what I mean? So we're excited to be here. I think I was gonna give a announcement to anybody that's in the crowd,
right?
That's watching if they want to participate, but I think we're gonna let them do their thing.
We're gonna let them do this. If they join, they hear what we're talking about.
They join.
Like how we normally do. We ain't gonna force nobody to.
Not a big deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But so the plan is to take a brief hiatus. I think take September off.
Yeah.
And come back around October. Ish, and then be even doper. We're gonna try to line up some guests, and not no regular ass guests.
No, we gonna try to. Let's not say no words.
Not gonna say nothing.
We're gonna try to schedule it to be a lot better for you guys to have.
It's gonna be cool.
Some real cool guests on the show.
It's gonna be cool.
And answer some questions.
Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is.
Go
ahead and get y'all
merch coming on the website real soon.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be real dope. All right, so we did a lot of yeah.
Right.
All right, let's get up to the stay up. You know how we do stay up and stay down. So let's get up to the stay up right now. Let's talk about what's going on in the world.
Okay.
And let me see. The number one thing that's happening right now is Floyd Money Mayweather versus
Conor
McGregor. Have you heard the Conor McGregor song?
I haven't, but did you see the training video from McGregor?
What, like floppy arms?
Man, what the fuck?
Yo, the internet's undefeated.
Yo,
did you see what they had doing with
the Chris Brown? I was like, come on, man. It's funny because I'm still standing strong that McGregor gonna knock this dude out, right?
What?
But I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of sick. When I saw that training video, I was like, oh, come on,
bruh, man. It's not happening. I didn't think you was gonna roll.
McGregor. McGregor, bro. You have to look at the intense, rigorous training that these. Again, I'm not taking away from boxing either, right? But again, you have to look at the amount of energy that these mixed martial artists put into. Not just punching, not just kicking, not just knees. Like it's everything, bro.
Okay.
If you can take certain appendages and limbs away from me using to expend that energy, bro, that's crazy.
So you think just because of his training regimen,
yes, Floyd only punches all day, right? He's masterful at what he does, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but when you have somebody that's like has all these different things in his arsenal, like McGregor, the punch, the kick, and the knee. If you like, okay, you know what, nigga, don't even use none of that. Just use your fists.
Right, but if that means
part of all energy is going into those punches. But that same energy that he's expending on using his legs and knees, bro, it's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a fight.
I think it's gonna be fun to watch. You know what's funny though?
Yeah.
and let me preface this for everybody out there in the internet world.
This goddamn blue light look like we in space.
You know what I'm saying? I am in no way, shape, or form a boxing or sports aficionado. I don't know shit about boxing. I don't know shit about mixed martial arts. I don't know shit about sports whatsoever. But every expert, every commentator, everyone in the sport is like, McGregor gonna get his ass kicked. Everyone, all of them have said this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's watching on my personal page, can y'all do me a favor and just go over to Shawn and Kels?
Yeah, Shawn and Kels page.
Yeah, go over to Shawn and Kels page. And I want Tyson to show up as a special guest and we slip him something and he hops in the ring and kills them both. That'd be amazing.
That'd be the greatest meme ever.
That'd be the best thing that could ever possibly happen. But even Mike Tyson was like, nah, man.
It's funny because wasn't Tyson trying to do something with McGregor? Like, wasn't he trying to train or do something to try to give him some tips? Yeah. Or was it Holyfield? One of those two people was giving him some tips on something that was on the internet somewhere. And that's what they were trying to do, like give him some tips on how to beat, what he can do. And then 2 days later, that floppy arm bullshit that he was doing with that training. You're like, come on, man. I was like, come on, bro. Like,
yo, how about when he was doing? Is that how he's gonna be hit?
Man, I don't know what the fuck that was, bro.
Man, come on.
That didn't make no kind of sense.
That's who your money's on, though.
Yeah, that's. I'm going for him.
Money's on. Money's on McGregor.
Money's on McGregor.
I mean, it's hard to argue with a man who's never lost a fight, though.
It really is.
He's really 49.
This is 50. That's it. After this
will be 50.
This is it. It won't be 50.
Well, it won't count, but it'll be his 50th.
You win. To you, I think McGregor will knock him the fuck out. Nah. That's just what I feel.
Yeah. I mean, boxing and MMA are two very different things. Granted, they both involve hitting somebody.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're two different things. Boxing is called the sweet science.
Right.
Feel me? Mm-hmm. And Mayweather has mastered the sweet science.
Right.
That's why the man ain't never lost. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's science to it. It ain't just. I'm thinking it's just getting in. Me, layman.
I vote Mayweather, Marissa. I vote Mayweather because McGregor doesn't know how to box. He doesn't have the stamina or training. He doesn't know Muay Thai. He knows Muay Thai and cage fighting.
Well, again, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
I won't say he don't have the stamina, I won't say he don't have the training either. It's a different type of training. It's a different type of stamina.
They don't go 12 rounds in MMA.
Yeah, they don't, but it's roughly the same amount of time, though, in terms of each round. And again, I'm saying he's expending so much energy on grappling, on hooks, on trying to kick, on trying to punch. If you take all that away from him, all he has to focus on is his punching. Okay, bro, come on, bro. That's the amount of stamina he's saving by not having to fucking yoke a nigga.
It's not a fucking bar of stamina that he's taking it away. That video game, hit the stamina button. It's gonna be the same amount if he gotta sit there and block it, whatever.
The only thing.
Plus, you know how Floyd gonna beat him. Floyd ain't gonna knock him out.
So he's gonna run around the fucking stage.
He's gonna win points.
He's gonna run around the fucking stage. He's the best defensive fighter, hands down. I give him that. You know why? Because he runs around the stage, waits until he has that proper hit, and that's it.
Oh no! Oh no! Here's pay me now.
Well, either way, it's fan. They're both getting like 100 million.
Bruh. Nobody loses.
Nobody loses.
Nobody loses.
At this point, it's just bragging rights.
Oh, the other page.
That's it right there.
Here you go. Y'all go ahead and click that link right there, and it'll take you over.
We're going to pin the comment.
Boom.
That's it. So now that's pinned. So now it'll stay on the page.
There you go. So go ahead and pin that. Follow that link right there. Everybody that's on my personal page, head over to Shawn and
Kels. We're trying to get everybody over there.
Marissa's over there.
Trying to get everybody over there
because honestly, I think once the season ends, I don't think I'm going to broadcast from my personal page anymore.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's going. We may take a little bit of a hit.
Yeah.
You know.
We'll start generating more people on the Shawn and Kels because everybody has to come to Shawn and Kels.
Yeah, it's gonna be that's where we're gonna have to take off. But yeah. Yeah.
No, go ahead, keep going.
But it'll be fun to watch.
Right.
It'll be fun to watch. Bottom line, you know what I'm saying? and somebody's commenting on a post, but they're commenting on something else. Whatever. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so that's what's going on. That's
really going on right now. That's going on. Big.
I haven't heard or seen anything in the world of ratchetness.
Nah,
so
nothing major. Nothing major.
Hip hop wise.
Right.
Anything else?
Nothing I can think of.
Nothing to think of?
No.
Anything else out there going on? Anybody that we haven't talked about? I know the the Mayweather McGregor thing is a big deal, but
right. I mean, that's just this weekend, so it's that's really popular
going on. Sharon, what's happening with you? Oh, the lights
just put out by itself, but we good.
We still rocking?
Yeah, we got the light. We got the big light coming in right now.
Yeah. Anybody that's joining up over here, there's a link that I pinned up on the top right there.
It'll be pinned up right there when they see it.
Oh, when they see it?
Yeah, once they come in, everybody on Keldrick's page, hit that link. Shift over to Shawn and Kels.
Shawn and Kels on Facebook.
It's the same content.
Everything's going on. There go Leroy. Look at that. Leroy did it. Leroy did it. You know what I mean? Y'all head over there.
Like follow the page, and every time we doing something, it'll be on that Shawn and Kels page.
Running for you. You know what I mean?
So that way you guys don't have to come to this man's page.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Good. Hey, Sharon, how you doing, sweetie? How you doing? Ooh, we getting love too. Hit them buttons.
Thank you.
Hit them buttons.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yes, Marissa. Yes.
I don't know if I want to get into the racial thing.
We try to stay away from the political stuff just because you know how it is, views and stuff like that. But I will say it's messed up.
It is.
You know what I mean?
It is.
I will say that.
Fuck racism.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
But speaking of racism,
segue to what?
Did you see the white lady?
What's that?
What's her name? Dag? D-A-G-G?
No.
Dude, it was a white lady.
Okay.
All right. This. If you ain't seen it, check Instagram, the #1 world news source.
Right.
It's a white lady who got into a fight with another white lady because it was a white lady in a blue dress.
Okay.
Who said something racist. Okay. And then she said it to the other white lady.
Yeah.
So the lady, her name is Dag, D-A-G-G.
Oh, I think I've seen it.
The lady was like, hold my shoes, because if you come at me,
I saw that.
And she proceeded to beat the brakes off that.
I saw that shit. You gotta love it.
Yo.
We can't make this shit up if we try.
She whooped her ass.
Yeah.
It was like, you gonna say some racist shit to me like this, bitch?
Just started talking.
Gave her all the hands, nigga. Bruh, she gave her an ass whoop sandwich. Hold the mercy. Heavy on the beat down. All right. Drank it down with a can of ass whooping.
Right. Heavy on the mercy.
Hold the mercy.
Hold the mercy.
Heavy on the beat down.
Got you. With a side of what?
With a can of whoop ass to drink it down. She beat the brakes off that lady. It was hilarious.
White folks, black fighting.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. 2.0. It was hilarious. So big shout out to the lady. I want to say her name was Dag, D-A-G-G.
Right. I saw a video or something like that.
Big shout out to the lady Dag. What's up, Antoinette? Hey, do me a favor, sweetie. Go ahead and head over to the Shawn and Kels page. Click the link, follow the link, and head over to Shawn and Kels.
It's pinned on Kels' page.
It's pinned on my page. Go ahead and watch it over on the Shawn and Kels page. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Yeah, stood over like Tyson. Yes,
she did. Bruh, she was like, throwing them bows. It was hilarious.
Oh, that's so funny.
Hilarious.
So funny.
One time for racism. Stupid ass racist. Oh my God. But anyway, that was the highlight of
Instagram.
Highlight of ratchetness for the week right there. So big shout out to those people over there. That's racist.
Yeah.
Dumbasses.
Stupid shits.
That's almost as funny as last week, dude crying.
That shit was so funny. that's somebody that really went home and had to rethink about his whole life. It was like, I'm getting death threats and please, family. Oh motherfucker! Because you know why? Because you know you was wrong. You know you were wrong from the get-go.
You know you're.
And then when you realize, okay, we're 100 guys deep here, and you go home and you're one person in your fucking house.
Yeah.
You by yourself, homie.
All alone.
You know what I mean?
With the sheets like this.
Bitch, you can't walk in a Walmart by yourself.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
You ain't safe in the streets.
Nah.
I would like for these people to protest in black neighborhoods.
Oh, that's the big thing. Like, nobody wants
that to happen.
Of course not.
You know what I mean? You over there protesting in front of,
fuck Alabama or some crazy,
go to where whatever. Like they want this genocide or whatever it is they want. Okay, well just go.
Yeah.
How you gonna harass the black people? You ain't in no black neighborhoods. They go over there.
If you want your voice to be heard, heard by them, go where they at. Yeah,
that's all we're saying. That's all we gotta say about that.
That's crazy.
All right, now, let's get into it, bro. That was a stay up. Let's stay down, bro. What do we want to talk about?
I think we want to talk about situations like, when you're dealing with somebody and they just can't really tell you what they really want. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like, just if you going through this back and forth with somebody, you talking to somebody, right?
Okay.
And you're trying to build a rapport with them. You're trying to be with them, but they only give you just enough to like.
Why can't they? Are you saying why can't they be honest with themselves and just say what they want?
Bro,
I hate that shit.
Just say what you want, man.
I hate that shit.
You know what I mean? We gotta play this guessing game. We have to do this back and forth, but like just say what you want.
Just get it in. You know what I mean? What's the what I want to do? I want to ask people.
Right.
When you're in a relationship.
Right.
Okay. Why the fuck do you play that game where you act like you don't want the person that you
trying to get it? Trying to get it.
Like,
I don't know what it is.
I can't do it. You know what I mean?
I really can't. Maybe it's me in my old age. Like maybe in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, maybe if I just had a younger mind, I'm like, okay, the game, the whole pursuing person, the whole game, maybe it's thrilling to a certain extent.
Okay.
Just like cheating for people. Some people cheat for that thrill, right? So maybe the pursuing the person and kind of playing this, I really don't like you, but I like you kind of thing is like the biggest rush that they get. Me, I can't do that shit. I don't understand when people, if we're talking and we're having a conversation and we're going back and forth and we're trying to make something grow between us, right? We're trying to materialize something. Why the fuck can't you just be honest with what you really want? Why we have to do this roundabout bullshit?
It is bullshit, bro. And you know what? I don't know if it's, I don't know. And you know what? I'm gonna admit that I might be guilty of it at times. But when I recognize it, I try to do something about it.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean? Okay, because like
I need an example of something. Maybe not personal, but just I'm trying to figure out.
Like
because if you know that you do it,
when I recognize
you do it, okay,
then I try to fall back and
you realize you're being.
I'm like, why am I doing this?
Because
I've realized, or I've come to realize that when I'm in a relationship and I'm really digging the person, I'll tell them straight up, look, person I'm digging, I'm gonna let you know how I feel.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm even guilty of that beyond the relationship. You know what I mean? Like we break up or whatever, and I'm still thinking about the person. I'm guilty of calling them or texting them and saying, you know what, I just want to let you know I'm thinking about you. Right. You know what I mean? Because I said I would never want somebody to not know how I feel. Hold up. Leroy says, testing if you want. The girl at Family Dollar gave you more love, and you're thingy acting like she can't pass this off. He's talking about when you got somebody. It sounds to me like Leroy's talking about when you got somebody already, okay, but somebody else is showing you some more attention.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
With that.
I think the issue with that.
So what that means is people have that kind of guard up just because they want to kind of still have that availability handy.
Oh, hold up. Hurricane Harvey is now in Category 4 hitting in Texas. Damn. Wow. Big shout out to Texas. Anybody that's over in Texas.
I hope everything is good.
Everything is good over there. As a Floridian, I'm a hurricane survivor. You know what I mean?
Yeah. My brother was born. My mom was 9 months pregnant with my brother in Hurricane Andrew 25 years ago.
Damn, I remember being in Hurricane Andrew.
And we was in like some wooden house. You know the project houses where they on top of bricks and shit.
Oh.
So you could hear everything.
All types of clicky clacky. Thought you was going to be in Oz in a minute.
Yeah, for real. I thought the whole shit was going to lift the fuck up. But yeah, she was 9 months pregnant with my youngest brother, who's 25. Okay. He was born in Andrew.
Damn.
And, yeah, that was crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, on the anniversary. Yeah, exactly.
Marissa lives in the place where there's tornadoes. Fuck a tornado, because you can't see them shits coming.
I think they had two of them down here, twice that I can remember that was actually like some vicious shit.
What, tornado or hurricane?
Tornado.
Oh.
But it was one was like in down south area and one was further up north.
I know they had some inside of Andrew.
Yeah.
That's whatever, but whatever. Anyway, back to the lecture. Oh, on the anniversary of.
Yeah, it was on the anniversary of Andrew. Yeah, it's the anniversary.
Today is Hurricane Andrew anniversary. Yeah. Big shout out to Hurricane Andrew. Not on Facebook and never gonna see this. Fuck you, Andrew.
What if you came out of nowhere and had a Facebook page?
Ain't Hurricane Andrew? I'll be unfriending this. I'll be sitting on kind of comments to his ass. You motherfucking hurricane.
Terraforming our world and shit.
Bitch ass. Destroying people's lives and shit. You bastard.
But nah.
Andrew. But whatever. But no, I think Leroy is saying. Let me make sure I say. Good thing, Doug.
See, because that's a big thing for people. I think having that sense of availability. Like I have a lady friend of mine. It's like she's all about being single, right?
What do you mean?
She tests the water.
She don't want to be in a relationship.
She says she don't want to be in a relationship, but yet she's tested these waters with people, right?
Okay.
But it's like I really think it boils down because she's had a lot of relationships, right, in her life, right? She's had a lot of relationships.
Damn.
You mean
you saying
a lot of relationships?
Count them all.
She's a lot of,
bro. When I say a lot, I mean a lot of
relationships. But I think at this point, it's some kind of thrill she gets out of having that sense of availability to people.
Do you think it's,
you know what I mean,
having a sense of availability, or is it a question of that constant chase, right? Because there's something great about the honeymoon phase.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? There's something great about that space and time where everything is cute, and blah, 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 and then it comes to the point where it's like, it starts to taper off. Yeah. So if you got somebody that's like, and then they react, start over, start over again.
Right.
And okay, now we could do the honeymoon phase all over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what I think it is.
That's not cool.
I think it's that constant thrill, that constant, you know what I'm saying? Like
that's
I don't get that shit, man.
I think, but isn't the point though to find somebody that makes you feel like that all the time?
Yeah.
Where's that motherfucker at?
I don't know, man.
Girl, where you at?
I don't know.
We looking for you.
That's the worst feeling in the world, to have somebody, to want to be with somebody, and to know you have all the things that you can make their lives and they can make your lives just fucking the greatest thing ever.
But it goes back to what you said. They don't want to admit.
They don't want to admit.
They want to play the game like.
I don't understand that shit.
Bro, I don't understand it personally.
I don't understand, like, titles. Why can't you just put a title on the shit? Let's put a title on the shit.
Because if you make it official,
right,
then it comes with all this extra responsibility.
Like,
I don't know, like having to care about shit you didn't have to care about before, which sounds silly, yes, but I'm saying, like, okay, for instance, like when you just cool,
right?
Okay, when you just cool with each other.
I think I know where you're going with this. Okay.
Leroy says, if I make 17 with you and somebody offers 25 same benefits, my employer better match. So I think people scared of commitment or they fearful. Wow, look at that. 3 good comments all in succession.
Yeah.
And I think my Leroy, my 2.0 version of me, is in the same mindset that I'm on. It is a bit of fear,
right,
when you
investing into something
and you're not getting it out like you want to.
Yeah. So then you start having that guard up to be able to say, listen, okay, I didn't put the whole 100 in.
Yeah.
So I don't mind losing the 50 that I'm only put in, rather than the whole
25
or
whatever you might be putting in.
I see what Leroy's going with that.
And I think Marissa's correct that people are afraid of commitment, because when you're committed, it goes back like I was about to say.
Yeah.
Now you have to care about things on different levels. So you might be able to talk.
Yeah.
You might be able to talk about certain things or whatever, right? Let's say like the fight tomorrow night, all right? You got McGregor, I got Mayweather, right? Well, now we cool or whatever. You cool with the young lady or whoever you dealing with, for whoever's listening, right? You cool because y'all are friends and ain't no big deal.
Gotcha.
But what if there was something fundamental about one of those fighters that you did not like? Maybe somebody says McGregor's a racist or Mayweather's a misogynist or whatever, and that hits you fundamentally in your core somewhere, somehow, right? Now you're looking at that person some kind of way, right? And but now when it's just your friend and whatever, you don't care because whatever, man. Do whatever.
They just a friend.
But now this is your partner.
Now that title has put up there. Now you start like, well, damn, this is how you felt the entire time.
Exactly.
I see what you're saying.
Then it becomes a whole nother deal.
Right.
Same thing like if somebody is a Trump supporter and somebody is not. You know what I mean? I have friends that are Republicans.
Right.
All right? Not all of my friends are, but some of my friends are Republicans. And I'm not mad at my friends that are Republicans. But I do know that if if I have a friend that voted for Donald Trump or endorses Donald Trump, they have to understand that they are now clumped into a group of people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're clumped into a whole other set of people that are like,
y'all can't talk on the same level.
We can't talk
because
about
of that same
view. You endorse this guy
because you have different views.
I get that there are people that are like, well, I just wanted someone to shake things up a bit, and he's not your typical politician and blah blah blah. He's not a typical politician because first he's not a fucking politician.
He really is. He's just a
business dude.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I mean? And that's it. And I get you wanted to shake up the establishment or whatever, but look at the other people that are riding with him. Hate groups, Nazis, neo-Nazis, the alt-right, all these types of people, they ride with him. And because they ride with him, y'all all come together, just like the police.
Right.
There's good police, there's bad police.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's good police, there's bad police. But we see so many things about the bad police, you kind of looking at all cops like,
just because it puts them in that same group.
You don't know which one you getting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's that. I guess that's where those titles come in at. You know what I mean? So
that actually makes a shit ton of sense to me now that I think about it. Because because it was just your friend. You're like, okay, whatever. Shit, I don't gotta go to bed with you. You don't have to go to the same house.
Exactly.
But when they start having that view that actually kind of really pokes at your belief system,
then it's a whole
other thing. Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So that's
I see what you
probably one of the things that it could be. Again, there's also the fear of commitment. Nobody. Oh, hold up. Actually, Marissa and Christine, they both said the same thing. Commitment. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, now this one that Leroy just pointed out that nobody wants to be the wrong motherfucker. You know what I find funny about that, and what I learned this week. I was talking to my homegirl, Lou. Y'all know Lou. If you don't know Lou, that's my homegirl, my bestie. All right. And I was talking about a situation that I'm in where I'm dealing with somebody who, again, doesn't want to admit their feelings. I don't want to say no names. All right. They don't want to admit their feelings.
Right.
For whatever reason. They don't want to
You're right about that, Marissa. Nobody is up front. I don't get that shit.
Nobody.
I really don't understand it for the life of me. And I'm personally in a conversation with somebody right now, and I'm just like, you just don't know what the fuck you know.
Nah, I don't think that.
I mean, you really like the idea of having somebody you can be able to say, you know what, I like their conversation, I like their presence, I like being around them. You know, you can tell me all these good things that you like being. Let's just put in perspective me. You like all these things that I bring to the table,
right?
But let that goddamn that boyfriend title come up.
Out the door.
It's like, oh no,
I wonder because why that is. That's the person. See, that's the thing.
It's like I don't understand. If I'm everything that checklist says,
then you should be on it.
I should be the greatest.
There's nothing. If there's a job that you had, your dream job, and you just checking the whole shit up, where do I sign?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't understand it myself.
I don't get it.
Or you know what? Maybe. And again, we don't claim to be motherfucking psychiatrists or psychologists or whatever the case may be. But I'm wondering,
this shit is confusing as shit to us right now.
I'm wondering if it's on their part, if there's a feeling of unworthiness. I'll give you an example, right?
I think you know what?
I'll give you an example. When I was in high school, okay, I was in drama in high school, and I competed in drama, and I won the state championship for my school back in 1997. It was dope, right? But when I won it, okay, when they came to announce, oh, by the way, you're the winner. We got to hear Stephen Davis. When they announced you're the winner, I was in disbelief. I was in denial for like maybe 2-3 minutes of just going no, because I didn't feel like I deserved it.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? I didn't feel like me. How could no? I could. I mean, I'm here to. I'm in a competition.
Yeah.
I'm here to win.
Yeah.
And I won.
Right.
But I'm like, no, I can't. I'm one. There we go, troop 2501. Christina was in my drama troop, as a matter of fact.
Y'all had a troop.
She was there. Yeah, we were in the drama troop.
Yeah, the drama troop.
2501 in the back. What was it, 2501?
Y'all had gang signs. Look at the fucking gangs.
In your mind. Right?
Oh, my God. Y'all was the gangsters troop.
We were not a gangster troop.
Oh, okay. I'm not making a joke. I'm just saying. Y'all were a troop.
Point being, I felt like I didn't deserve it. I'm wondering if that's how people feel when they find somebody that fits all the qualifications, do they then, is it a realization like, oh shit, I asked for this and now I got it. Now what do I do with it? You know, am I
I finally got somebody I don't have to do work with. You know what I mean?
What do I do now?
Like, what do I do now? It's too easy.
What if the person is so dope, now they realize I'm not as dope as I pretend to be. So now it's, oh shit, maybe they'll pick me apart and find my faults and suddenly, you know what I mean? So now they gotta try to push you away because
maybe you just know too much about them to feel like, you know, maybe they just feel like you just kind of mistreat or misuse them. You know what I'm saying? Like, possibly. You may know too much about me.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? So that scares them altogether.
There's Maha and Stephanie joining in. Maha, all the way from, if I'm not mistaken, Maha is over in Dubai.
Oh, one of the richest places.
Maha is over in Dubai, if I'm not mistaken. So Maha, big shout out. Thank you very much for joining us, sweetheart.
Maha, send some of that money. Send some gold and
that means we're international. That's right. We're being seen all over the globe, baby.
Well, pass it on to one of them Dubai princes over there and have them sponsor the show. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Maha. Thank you very much.
You're right, Marissa. Too many damn games. I caught about it.
This boy's stupid.
Yeah, you're right, Marissa. Too many damn games. I don't understand. Like, man, maybe I'm just too old in my age. Mentally, I just don't understand. Like, I don't get the process. You know what I mean? Like, I get it, but I don't get it. I get it because, again, it's a certain type of thrill. It's a game. It's a catch. You know, okay, you got to go through these ropes and hoops to if you really want what you want, you got to kind of fight for it. You got to prove it.
Man,
look, if I'm all of that thing that you are looking for, why the fuck do I got to jump all these ropes? I don't. Again, nobody wants it easy. Apparently, it's too easy.
Maybe
when it's too easy, then it's not worth it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's very true.
If it's too easy, then it's not worth it. And that goes for sex. That goes for relationships. That goes for anything. If you just straight out the gate getting the draws, boom, then you looked at like, okay, well, damn, that chase was
no challenge.
Yeah, that was no challenge at all.
Yeah, if I can do it, anybody.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the mentality that I know I run off of. Shit, if I can get this.
Anybody,
Joe Blow off the street and get the same kind of shit.
For all you know, you are Joe Blow.
So I'm not special. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not special because I can get these at any time I want to. Right. So that's I don't know, man. I think
that's an interesting thing to point out, you know, because it makes me say, as far as the inadequacies go, now the person may have to question what is it that they bring to the table. You feel me? So it's like my uncle Naha, like a father to me. I remember I used to have this crush on this girl, right? Who was she was an AKA. All right. Yeah. So already
it's a big deal.
She was an AKA. She was college educated, all that stuff. She was just a phenomenal young lady, right? And here I am, my dumbass, I don't know shit, right? But I thought she was so wonderful. I thought she was so amazing.
Right.
And my uncle hit me with something, right? He sent this to me. He goes, okay, she's dope, but why would she want to go out with you? Right? Damn, and I'm like, that was my initial reaction. Like, what do you mean? Because bitch, I'm me.
Yeah.
Okay, but so what? Why would she want to go out with you? If she's beautiful, educated, got money, AKA,
I think it's
blah blah blah.
People's own insecurities that turn them into manipulators. They need constant validation.
Very possible. Very, very possible.
I actually like that.
And look at that. Sean's gonna like that.
I'm gonna like that.
Boom.
You know what I'm saying? I like
very
it.
True. But the point that he was making to me was, what do you bring to the table? If you got this woman or person, again, for whatever your float your boat, you got this person and they're all these wonderful things and they're, doing big things for themselves. What do you bring to the table? Why would they want to be with you? You know what I mean? And
that goes back to the insecurity.
It goes back to the insecurity. So now you have to look at yourself. What do you bring to the relationship?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want to be with somebody and you say you dope and all that other great stuff. Okay, but a lot of people are dope. A lot of people are great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to stand out. Now, I'm not saying that they make you jump. I mean, they may make you jump through these hoops or whatever to see if you can, to test your mettle, to be like, okay, you dope. But then when they get to that point, yes, it would be nice if you, okay, now that I've jumped through your hoops, let's do the damn thing.
Yeah, let's say I don't pass the test, goddammit.
You know what I'm saying? Give me my license, nigga. I'm ready to drive.
I'm trying to do this shit. Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that could be the case, because I think what happens in a lot of relationships that I have, I find myself feeling inadequate because I'm like, damn, what am I bringing to this? Okay, yes, I'm me. I've got my personality and I've got, you know, my moral compass and all that great stuff. Right. You know, what am I bringing to it? What can I add to make this a better situation? You know what I'm saying? Well, look, Leroy has another thing here. He says, you feel when it's real, you know, seriously, after a fight. Take a pic of your face wet with tears. She's possibly. But it does make the question of,
when you have to prove that you deserve their love, then that's... Boy,
Antoinette is on fire. By the way, Antoinette, if you could do me a big, huge favor, sweetie, if you could click on the Shawn and Kels link, I'm not sure where it is.
It should be pinned. It should be right at the bottom.
It should be on the bottom?
If not at the top, but it should be right there. Shawn
Whatever
and Kels.
it is, click on the Shawn and Kels link so you can join the conversation over on Shawn and Kels.
Yeah, we're trying to transfer everything from
tonight's season finale, which damn, I didn't even title this mug.
Yeah.
We'll go back and title it.
Yeah.
But with tonight's season finale, we're going to be taking a break from doing Shawn and Kels for about a month, and then we're going to come back. We're going to do it all over again.
Yeah.
You know, the music dies and it gets all nice in here.
It's like,
you know what I mean?
Echoey.
Yeah, you know, I'm feeling like, damn. Like I should be pointing shit out. You know what I mean? Is she doing her homework?
Probably is.
Get that grade, girl. I see you over there with your education.
Here you go.
You know what I'm saying? All smart and educated. Look at her. All dedicated. I don't even know damn lights in here. I don't know what she's looking at. It's horrible lighting in here. I don't know what she's trying to write on the page.
You know what's crazy about you? She probably hears you right now.
She probably can. I wish she did.
She's facing us right now.
She should look up.
Listen.
Look up right here.
We have viewers. This fucking guy. If you notice, if you check all our videos, you know this guy is the biggest hornball ever. Thank you, not true. Thank you so much.
Yay! And look, there goes Lamar.
Look at Lamar.
There goes your boy Lamar right there. I should bring it back, right? You know, that's my motto. Bring it back. I'll be telling that to him all day. Bring it back.
Oh
Go God. Get it. Go get it.
And bring it back.
That's all you got to do. You know what I mean?
But nah, this is a very, very big thing right now. Like, I don't know, man. It's just, especially for the situation I'm going through right now, it's like, I don't know how much more I can prove to this young lady that I'm clearly
the shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what, at this point, I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm not, you want to be friends? We'll just stay friends.
So,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
you don't think
but I know. But see, what's crazy? Hey, listen, it was crazy though. The minute that I mentioned some other young lady calling me, somebody else, another young lady texting me, or I'm out with somebody else, I see her attitude changes. She gets a little. So who you
playing the game too?
But see, I'm not purposely like, oh man, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to these people.
Yeah, but you playing the same. But you playing the game too. You just talking about.
No, I'm not playing the game. What I'm doing is, okay, if I'm doing all these things right for this specific young lady,
right,
and I feel like all this work that I'm putting in is clearly not getting the end goal, then okay, I'm not gonna fucking push away anybody else.
Antoinette says that you getting played, bro. I don't think so. I don't think he's getting played. I think one or both of them is scared of something. Is what I think.
True.
That's what I
believe. Could be the possibility.
You know what I'm saying? Because now he just admitted right now he playing the game.
I'm not. You put words in my mouth. I'm not playing the game. I'm saying.
So have you told her straight up?
Yes.
I want to be with you. I want you to be mine. I want to be with you.
Let's make this straight up. Let's make this happen.
Let's make this happen.
What's the hold up? Oh, right now, you know, it ain't a good time. Right now, it ain't a good time. That's what I keep hearing.
It ain't a good time.
It ain't a good time. Like,
bitch, what are you installing cable? You got to come back later? Is it a telemarketing phone call? It's a good time. What does that mean?
It ain't a good time. I don't know, man. Man, look here. I'm not even trying to pretend to understand the logic between her goal. That's why when another young lady or somebody else, contacts me or they want to hang out, I'm out there. I'm like, okay, fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my time with somebody else.
Antoinette says that you were the backup. She's keeping it in her pocket in case she doesn't find what she wants.
I'm with
Christina says, sounds like she's got a fear of commitment. And Marissa agrees with Antoinette, who's saying the same thing as
fear to go 100%. Yeah. You know what? Every last thing you ladies said.
Stephanie, since you're over there on my personal page, go ahead and click the Shawn. Everybody else is doing it. Click the Shawn and Kels. I don't know what the pin.
But she is fearful of something. Yeah.
I don't know what this pin one is, but it's there somewhere. Go ahead and click on the Shawn and Kels pin comment, and it'll take you over to Shawn and Kels. And you're going to enjoy the same conversation, only you'll be interacting with the rest of the people that's viewing over there. Yeah. So go ahead and do that when you get a chance, Stephanie. Meanwhile, Stephanie says you may be getting played.
No, he may not be getting played.
But she is.
She is fearful of something.
Oh, okay.
And no, she doesn't have anybody, to my knowledge.
I don't think. If we're talking about the same person, which we might be, I don't think she's seen anybody else.
We're not talking about the same person.
You think she's seeing somebody else then?
We're not talking about the same person.
Oh, we're not talking about the same person?
No.
Oh, well, then shut up.
No, this ain't who you think it might be now.
Okay.
Totally different person.
Okay.
Totally different person.
I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? But damn, it seems the general consensus.
You might be right, Christina. She might be, because she knows me pretty well. You know what I'm saying? Like, conversation be okay. But anytime we get to that point of like,
Antoinette says that it doesn't let you click the pin. I just went to that page and opened the live cast there. Oh, my bad. Well,
okay.
Stephanie, do me a favor. Just do a search for Shawn and Kels and
that's
go to the live feed over there
right there. Shawn and Kels.
My bad, y'all. I thought if you clicked on that, it would take you to our page.
Okay.
And you could go from there.
My
bad.
Because when we on our side, when we just hover over it, it shows it's Shawn and Kels.
Whatever. We ain't no technicians, man. Fuck that. Anyway. Still doing that homework, girl.
There you go.
Why she look like Misty Knight, bro?
I don't know who that is.
Nigga, you ain't watching Luke Cage?
Oh my God! I had to realize the name. You stupid.
She got the Misty Knight hairdo.
The
coffee shop.
In
the coffee shop.
There you go.
Get that coffee.
You never stop.
Anybody want to get some coffee?
Never stop. Somebody please find this man a wife.
Please,
because he's not gonna stop in these videos. Here's the thing,
man. Don't find me a wife, because you know what I think. Am I even ready for that level of commitment? Because this goes back to what I said a little while earlier. What is it that I'm bringing to the table? You know what I mean? Because I feel like when you're at a stage in your life and you're ready to get married, there are things that need to be in place first. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have those things.
I don't think I have those things in place yet.
What are those things?
I feel like if you want to get married, one, you have to be able to take care of not only yourself but a family. Right? Right now, I can take care of me and my two boys, kind of.
Okay.
I mean, they ain't starving or anything like that. But if y'all want to send, $5
a month,
get that PayPal for just 89 cents a day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I feel like you have to be able to, provide, and I don't think I can provide on the level that I want to provide on. You know what I mean? I feel like when you're ready for that, there are things you should have in place, like money saved up, and I'm just not like there yet. Hold up. You can still find a girl and have a relationship. Doesn't mean you have to jump to the altar immediately. Very true, Antoinette. And you know what I'm also noticing? And y'all weren't here for this conversation, but in 2 episodes ago, we had a conversation with a young lady after the show.
Oh, that was a good episode.
Man, I wish we'd have kept rolling, because the conversation we had afterwards
that lasted about another 30 or so minutes.
Yeah, it was real dope. But what I'm noticing is that women, and I hate to sound like a caveman sexist on this, so I apologize if it
comes off
that way. Okay, but I'm realizing that women are very liberal, or a lot of them can be very liberal when it comes to those types of relationships. You can just straight up say what you want out of a relationship. You know what I mean? If you want to be friends, you be friends. If you want to... This thing is dumb. Leroy, no, I'm broke. I ain't trying to have my own damn kids. All right? But I'm realizing that if you want, if you want a particular thing with a woman, a young lady or whatever, if you make your intentions known early on, it's all good, because she might want the same thing. You might want to just have sex. That's it. Look, I'm only hitting you up for this.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Yeah. But because we've been kind of raised with that whole Super Mario Brothers princess in the castle, saving ass. You know what I'm saying? You raised with that mentality or whatever. You thinking, oh, I got to do this.
You got to do all these things. I got to jump to get the prize.
You might just. I mean, hey.
I mean, you're not advocating like going around.
I'm not saying going around. Let's. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you could get to a point where you're comfortable enough with yourself, one, to where not that rejection doesn't bother you, but that it doesn't faze you in the sense that it melts all your self-esteem away. Like, oh my God, this one person don't want me, so oh my God,
I see what you're saying.
Get to the point where you know what you can respect their what you. Come on now,
you find the right girl, and having money won't matter. Love makes you rich. Number two.
Ooh, that is what this guy stay liking.
I'm liking all the comments.
Antoinette got him on fire right now.
Because that's something I believe in. I don't think you necessarily believe in that, but I believe because you believe in, hey, listen, money, love ain't gonna pay the bills, right?
Love ain't gonna pay the bills.
But if you got two people that hey, listen, you come together and you talk and you have a conversation and listen, we can make this thing work. I work. We'll figure something out. We'll make it work.
Yeah.
If you really want it, we'll make it work.
Yes,
that's why I think she's coming.
I do believe in that, but I also believe that having money makes things.
Antoinette say I'm single. Just saying. There you go, Antoinette. Hey, he's trying
to get 2 kids automatically off rip. I got 2 of them.
You gonna one up my life on 2 kids?
You may have to fight one of my baby mamas though.
Oh man,
crazy.
As long as you hustle together. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Hustling together. Now that right there, I do want to say something about that.
Right.
And I think that's true. Because this is how I feel. And it goes back to what we said a little bit earlier.
Right.
When you want to be with somebody, fucking be with that person. Okay? It doesn't matter what the world thinks of that person. If that's your person, you love them and they doing right by you, be with them. Right. If you like somebody and ain't nothing stopping you from being with them, fucking be with them. Whoever you talking about, whoever that person is, because I thought this one person apparently is not. It doesn't matter. If you want to be with that person and that person wants to be with you, that's y'all relationship. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody can come in between that. That's y'all thing. Go be with that person because they make you happy and make it work. Figure it out. There's somebody that I'd like to be with.
Right.
But we can't seem to figure it out. We want to be with each other. I believe. I hope we want to be with each other.
Is this the person I'm thinking about right now?
I don't know who you're thinking about either. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Point is, if you want it, do it. Make it work. Figure it out. Yeah, okay, I'm not balling. There go Maha from Dubai. I'm not balling. I don't live over in fucking Dubai like Maha rich ass. Just fucking with your girl. But I feel like when you love somebody or care about somebody, genuinely, okay, you really, really love somebody, you really want to be with them. It doesn't matter if you're not. It doesn't matter. You'll figure it out. You'll find a way, and you may struggle. You may go through ups and downs or whatever. But it doesn't mean
it's not permanent. Right.
Right. It doesn't have to be permanent. You don't give up on it. It's just like it's what it's like. You know how people say, find the thing that you would do for free and do that. Don't chase the money. Chase the happiness or whatever. I feel like it's kind of like that in a sense.
Right.
Like if I would have won the Powerball, would I still continue to do the things I like to do? Would I still write? You know what I mean? Would I still want to create things? I would want to do that because I love those things. And I think it's the same thing when you're with a person. When you're with a person, you love them. What else really matters? It doesn't matter if you live in a motherfucking 1-bedroom or a goddamn mansion. You know what I'm saying? You love them. Being with them is what makes you happy. Right. We should try to do things that make us happy.
Right.
We should pursue those things actively. We should want that more than anything else. And that happiness, I'm with you. That happiness is the reward. You feel me? Like that's the journey right there. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily the destination, the journey. That's what makes you happy.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of married couples out there, and I have a lot of friends that are married, and I hope they're all happily married. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that I'm jealous of my friends that are married, which I kind of am.
Right.
But I know that it's cool to me that they found somebody that they can go through that journey with. You know what I mean? It's like Alvin. Yes, I'm surprised you got married. ugly ass bastard. You know what I'm saying? But you like my hope too, boy. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do.
Showing that merch. Showing the merch.
You see it too, that boy. You know what I'm saying? Get you one. Get you one. You know? It's cool to me that when people get married, that they found somebody to be with.
And I see it all the time, man. It's dope to see people that in a relationship and they're married, and it's like, oh man, look what my best friend just did for me. And they're like, hey, my best friend is her husband.
Right?
I'm like, what?
Damn, I want that.
Why? Where are you? Where have you been?
Man.
You know what I mean? That shit is so awesome to me, man. I'm just like, why
I love that.
Why can't I have
I don't know.
How long is it going to take for me to get that?
But see, this is the other thing I'm wondering, right?
You know what I mean?
Are you supposed to, and I don't feel like you're supposed to, but are you supposed to actively, I don't think you're supposed to actively pursue that. I think you're supposed to do what you do, and let it come to you, because that's when it's real.
That's so easier said.
It is extremely, hell yeah, it's easier said than done.
Because my element doesn't really gravitate the kind of women that I like anyway.
Well, I don't know.
It's like,
but if you're doing your thing, like we sit up here right now on the stage at AT3, right? For all we know, I'm not saying that it's happening currently. I'm just saying, for all we know, we sitting up here, and maybe somebody has come into this place every Friday or a couple times and whatever, and has seen us, hasn't approached us, just sees us. Or maybe somebody watching us right now on the internet somewhere, which has happened. Right. People, hey, I know, hey, aren't y'all?
Yeah.
Who was a chick like? Don't I follow y'all?
That was
kind of cool.
And the people that she was with all followed us on all our shit.
Oh, that's dope.
That was kind of cool.
But it's like you don't know where that person is at.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you don't know who sees you. I was talking to an ex of mine. All right, because I know we had the conversation about being friends with your exes, and I'm friends with a lot of my exes. But I didn't know at the time when I was with her how deep she felt for me. Like I didn't understand.
Your ex?
An ex of mine from a long time ago, actually, from about maybe 10 years ago, actually.
Right.
I didn't realize how deep she felt for me. You know what I mean? And I will admit that I wasn't the best boyfriend at the time, whatever. I was a bit of an asshole, you know. And talking to her recently, because again, we're still friends. Talking to her recently, she was like, "Oh, just so you know, I forgive you."
Mm.
And I was like, "Wow!" Like it really, wow. Thank you. Like wow, like. You know what I mean? And then she started talking about the times that we spent together. Mm-hmm. She was like, "Oh, remember we did this and this?" And I was sitting there like, not really." Wow. You know what I mean? And she was like, "Oh my God."
That's the worst too, bro.
I didn't want to.
When the other person has put in so much effort into just like those fine details, and you remember shit, and you go back to the person like, "Well, remember we did this?" And they be like, "Because I've had that happen to me before. Because I'm fucking, I remember everything, right?" So when I start listing off shit, "Oh, remember we went to whatever," like. No, I really don't.
Yeah.
Who the fuck was I with then when we went on? Who the fuck was I with? Was I dreaming?
I don't know. But she was like saying, in fact, she remembers, and maybe it's unfair because maybe she has a really great ass memory, so it might not be fair. But she brought up a thing that we were at. She told me what I said and what I was wearing, and I was like, ooh, really? Remember that.
Is that because you didn't invest? You feel that you didn't put?
In retrospect, I'm feeling like maybe I
didn't give it 110% that people always say they put in.
I didn't do that.
You didn't do it.
I didn't do it. I took it for granted. Took it for granted. And in talking to her now, you know,
that sucks, man.
It does.
On her, because I can relate to her situation. Because especially when you're so deep into somebody, right. Yeah. You putting all this effort and energy into knowing everything about them, their birthday, what they like, their favorite color, all this shit.
Yeah.
And then when you realize that they haven't put not even an ounce of what you, that shit hurts.
It has to.
That shit hurts.
So for her to tell me, hey, look, I forgive you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, damn, I'm really sorry about that. She's it's okay. I mean,
but she needed that closure, man. I think because it probably bothered her to a certain extent. Like a lot of what you guys went through probably weighed a lot on her mind. Like, damn, I really like this dude.
She really did.
And I really didn't get that reciprocated back.
It didn't. She didn't.
And that sucks.
It did. Yes.
You know what I mean?
What's up, Steve? That my boy. Hey, you know we need to get with Steve.
What's that?
On our break, because Steve, actually, I wonder if Steve is still doing the movie thing. Steve, if you with me, if you're here, Steve, are you still doing the like the movie? Still doing like the filming little movies and whatnot? Because there might be a project that we want to get with you on. So, well, I'll hit him up after.
After the thing.
What you call it?
Message him up.
But yeah,
you want to do some things.
But yeah, that's what it was. I guess we all need to learn it, but I had to learn, in talking to her, right. I said to her, well, sorry about that, but I've learned a lot of things in the last, 10 years, you know what I mean? And I'm trying to be better than I was back then, so I'm very sorry if you felt that way, and I'm sorry that, some of these, I do remember some things, don't get me wrong, it's just not on the level that she did. Like, she really admired me, you know what I mean? And she really was like, oh, you're so amazing, and you're so this, and it's funny because my ego needed that in a sense. I didn't know that. I didn't know how deep.
So in that regard, you technically needed her around to kind of stroke your ego. That's really all you had her there for.
Yeah, but
you played her in a sense.
I won't say
you played her in a sense because you had her around to stroke that ego, because you needed that ego being stroked, and that's why you didn't give it enough energy. Yeah. Which in turn means to me why I feel like this young lady I talk to ever so often. Like, she has me around. That's why I kind of agree with, I think, I don't know if it was Christine or Antoinette, or maybe even Marissa said that I'm kind of getting played.
Somebody said you're getting played.
Because obviously everybody else, that she would talk to won't give her this much amount of attention, right?
Right.
But then she would come to Shawn because she knows she can get that right amount of attention.
So she can get it.
That one guy that can tell her how beautiful she is, and that one guy that would stop everything he's doing to be able to make her happy, that kind of stuff like that. So in that regard, that's why I feel you played young lady, because you needed you a person, at least at that point, you were a person that needed your ego stroked.
Yeah.
And you kept her around for that, which sucked for her because she really thought it was going somewhere. Yeah. And you didn't give her that impression. You just had her around in your pocket to say, okay, listen, I'm feeling down. I know who to call, so and so, because they can make me feel a little happy.
Yeah, kind of, but no. Yes, but no. Okay. Because we were like together.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
you wasn't in a relationship with her?
I was in a relationship with her, but I just didn't treat her as well as I should have treated her. You know what I mean? Like I just wasn't, we were in two different spaces in that relationship. I wanted just this thing here, and she really wanted to go the distance.
So you wasn't fully.
I wasn't fully invested. I was like, okay, you here, you know what I mean? But again, you live, you learn. I got forgiven for, by the way. So if she's watching, or whenever she watches, or if she watches at all, you know what I mean? I just want to say thank you for that. And it helps. It helped me, to grow a little bit more. You know what I mean? So, and I think that's what it's all about, is growth. You know what I mean? We come up here every single week, talk about being true to ourselves, we talk about being honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? We do it every single week for the last 15 weeks. Yeah. And my hope is that y'all that are sitting on your couch or on your phone or wherever you're at, and you checking us out, my hope is that in some way, small shape or form, we've helped you out.
Yeah. At least at the very least, we thought-provoked something in your mind.
Kick something off to make you kind of like change your day or whatever. I know it was real dope last week when we had to do. I had a couple people hit me up.
Right.
I had a couple people actually go to that GoFundMe that he founded. We had Malik here last week, who was a stage 4 cancer survivor. With us.
Still has it,
obviously. So he's been hitting me up on text messaging, every so often in the morning time. Or I hit him up if I don't hear from him. I hit him back like, yo, what's going on with you? How you doing? Blah blah blah.
The worst part about that is when you stop hearing from him.
Yeah, so I try to every so and then check on him or whatever. The live stopped on that. Okay, whatever.
There's a timer on that.
I didn't know it was a timer.
Yeah, because it's only an hour. We're coming up on an hour. That's why. We started this earlier than we started that.
Okay.
So, but yeah.
So I'm hoping that we did that for y'all. We were able to make you laugh or make you smile. Or I'm real grateful for everybody that stopped whatever they're doing
and watch us.
Watch us. and come chill out.
For the past 15 weeks, we just started out as being just a couple of guys talking about what was really on our mind.
Yeah.
And it turned into this. Yeah, now we're about to take it a little further.
We're going to take it to the next level for y'all. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, Shawn, this is the season finale.
This is it, guys.
This is it right now.
We do what we can. Do what we can, bro.
That's all we have done what we could, and hopefully y'all are out there doing what y'all can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So as usual, we're gonna wrap it like that. Y'all know what to do. Stay up.
Hold up. With that being said, though, guys, we can still keep content coming up on our on Instagrams or Twitters, websites.
Instagram, Twitter, website. We'll pop in with little things now and then on the live as well.
Yeah. We're not just gonna completely stop. I'm talking about like the as far as we do what we can. This part, season 1 is done.
It's a wrap. Done in these streets, son.
Ever so often, we'll put little things out there. We'll give you guys some notice on when we put something out there. But that's it.
That's it.
15 episodes in.
Can I say it?
Yes, you can. Start it off.
All right. So as usual, y'all know what to do. Stay up, stay down.
Choose one.
Please, the season finale on you bitches. We out.